Hello and good evening. Welcome to Watching Paint Dry on the Board Gamery. I'm your host, EC Bond, and tonight we're going to be finishing up some pieces. I have Captain Marvel here. Of course, I'm going to hit the camera right in the very first stream on YouTube, which is what I wanted to mention. We are on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hoping that you guys can see what I'm seeing. This is my first stream on YouTube, so I'm hoping that everything goes according to plan. Like you guys can hear me and the sound is there and everything's working fine, because it looks like there's a delay on my side, which is really strange. There shouldn't be. It's weird. All right. Right now I'm working on Captain Marvel, as you can tell. She is practically done. I'm just trying to fix some things on her. See how she feels. Well, she has a little beauty mark there, red. I'm gonna fix that right now. And of course, the funeral march starts. If you are watching, thank you. I am your host, EC Bond. This is the Board Gamery. This is Watching Paint Dry, a weekly painting show, which is more just like a chat show where I paint and talk to you. This is my first time on YouTube, so please feel free to ask me any questions or let me know if the stream is looking terrible or killing your phone with sound or something. Please let me know. I've got a whole new setup now just for this YouTube thing. A lot of firsts tonight. I also am using a different program called Streamlabs, which is what everyone else uses apparently. It's a free program. And if this starts to pick up, then I can actually stream to multiple platforms all at once. Ooh, that brush starting to get clunky. Can kind of see. I don't know. It's going to be hard for you guys to really see this just because it's so bright. I tried in the test run to lower down the brightness on the camera so you guys can kind of see this a little better, but that didn't work. And I usually tend to paint things really, really dark. Especially skin. I don't know. I'm not used to bright white skin or looking at it very often. So I'm always thinking, oh, it's too bright. I gotta darken it up a bit. But here she is, Captain Marvel, looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Wanted to touch up a little bit of gold on here because she has a little bit of some mistakes. If you notice, on Streamlabs, I can actually set the focus on the camera, which is very helpful. I hold it all the way back here, now it's set perfect. Excuse me, no, it's set perfectly. That was a problem when I was streaming. It was like I had to keep bringing my miniature into focus, out of focus, and it would just jump around all over the place. But turns out Streamlabs lets you just turn off the autofocus on your camera. It's very handy. Gonna start using the gold. Let's see. Hold on. Move. Move. There you go. Solid gold. See that? In case you didn't believe me before, I'm painting this with solid gold. Ah, oh, darn it. Look at that. All over my fingers. You can't really. Okay. Well. It's because I was making fun of the gold. Decided to come in and make an appearance on my fingers. Where's my handy dandy little sock here? Alright, now a lot of gold trim on here. I'm not going to touch it up too much. I just want to kind of gold is always a little tricky because it can be a little too much. And it kind of gets all over the place. So you want to be very gentle with it, but I also have a very old tub of gold, so it's kind of clumps up on me. But there's nothing like a very nice gold trim when you achieve it. It's not uncommon for me to go back over parts that have gold. Kind of like the last thing I do. Also, that's a gold bullet wound. I'm going to put blood on that in a minute. That'll be the last thing I do. I haven't done down here. Haven't done that yet. But I can do that later. That's pretty boring. Boring to watch, I'd say. Belt's coming out really good. I really don't want to texture that up too much because then I run the risk of getting on that blue, and I love the blue. You see like just the way that blue comes out. It's nice and shiny. I think it looks better in real life. I think the camera kind of picks it up a little too much. It's not as vibrant, I think, which is good. Kind of blends in a little bit better in real life. All right. So she is practically done. I just need to do the base, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I think tonight we'll work on Captain America. Unless there's a request. I am more than willing to work on a request. That's the whole point of this live streaming, is to engage with the audience. I'm a DJ for board game painting, or for miniature painting. Let me give you some options. You tell me, what do you want me to paint? That actually might be a fun little thing if I get on Patreon. Certain members get to choose what I paint and choose how I paint it. That could be fun, right? And it's like, that's Captain Marvel, painted with the help of so-and-so, user number 42. Bob Ross of miniature painting. Nah, I can't say that. Bob Ross is a lot better than me. In, like, every regard. He's got better hair. He paints better. I would love to see Bob Ross paint a mini. Isn't there a board game? There is. There's a Bob Ross board game out there in the world. Alright. Captain Marvel. You can marvel at that for a minute. So tonight, your two options: Ultron, Captain America. Now they're gonna fight. Captain America wins. We paint Captain America. I mean, what's the point of playing with all these miniatures if you can't, you know, do that with them? Alright, I need my brown, light brown, very light brown, lighter brown. Is that my light brown? Or is that my light brown? Use this a lot. Then corpse brown. Let me know if that music's too loud for you. Oh, they're not sealed yet, no fighting. Says Cooper's. How do I sound, babe? I feel like I'm too loud. I'm getting like yellow warning on mine. I can lower it down a bit if need be. As you wish, Buttercup. You're my Buttercup. Copper, like the pennies. Music is fun, I think. Okay, good. Can we run a quick test? I want to see if the sound is delayed at all. So I'm going to tap this 3 times and let me know if you hear it when I tap it. If you're like 30 seconds later, then I know the sound's off from the video, which I'm hoping it's not, because it's very strange on my end. It looks delayed. But if you're hearing it at the same time I'm doing it, that's all I care about. But yay, I'm on YouTube. How cool is that? Being on YouTube's huge, actually. I mean, I had my largest Twitch audience last week, and then this week, no delay. Thank you so much. I had my largest Twitch audience last week, and this week I moved to YouTube. Why? Because, you know, I don't like to be on top. You know, when you're on top, there's only one way to go, and that's down. You know, when you know, I gotta start all over again, fresh, and remember why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the kids on YouTube. I should send this to Xander. That'll be fun. Captain America has actually quite a bit of brown on him. I'm gonna show you the card real quick. "2D fighting." Okay, there's paint on this card now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Music with voice is a little distracting, but barely. Music with voice is a little... Oh, I get what you're saying. I can fix that. Is that better? I had the speaker pointed directly at the microphone, so that might be why. Now I'm pointing at the wall, so now it's just annoying my roommate. Which, annoying my roommate's kind of like, it's going to happen no matter what. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to annoy your roommates. Annoying your roommate's like annoying your family, except you can't really yell at your roommate, because they'll yell back and fight you. Like, only certain families, is that really advisable? Or if you're on like MTV, then those people yell at each other all the time. And they never run out of alcohol on those shows. Do you notice? I never see anyone go on a beer run. They always just have liquor available. That's nice, right? Yeah, his gear is all brown. I don't really like that. I'm gonna... I don't know. Add some silver. I think silver would be good. Also, he does have some red on him. Once I put the red on there, I'm sure it'll start to look really colorful. And I'm using too much paint on my brush as always, but that's the way I roll. How do you like that camera angle, huh? It's a little bit nicer for you guys, right? I mean, certain angles you can actually see me painting on it. Others you can't, but that's unavoidable. There's only so many ways I can get to those little tiny crevices down here. Copper says it's fine, it's relaxing, put him right to sleep. Welcome to K-Bon Radio, where I paint miniatures and soothe you to sleep with the sweet, sultry sound of my voice. Coming up next, we have bedtime stories, where I read to you chapters from H.P. Lovecraft. Guaranteed to knock you right out or drive you insane. I mean, those are pretty good options, right? Like, if you don't get enough sleep, you'll go insane. And if you read H.P. Lovecraft, you'll already be insane. Oh, you know what movie I miss? Birdhouse. Remember Birdhouse? Such a great movie. It was Cthulhian, or Lovecraftian in its own way. Cthulhian isn't a word. It was Lovecraftian in its own way. You know what wasn't very Lovecraftian? Lovecraft Country. I'll say it. There was like a little bit of Lovecraft in there. There was a name. There was a whole bunch of other stuff. That was like a buffet of just stuff. Babe says, not true. Several meet cutes happened while buying wine. Cheers took place in a bar. I don't know what she's talking about. I think I missed something. Cheers did take place in a bar. That is true. Tactical belt. He's got a tactical little belt. Captain America. I wonder if Captain America was a Marine, he'd be the Punisher. I might have already said this, but I said it on Twitch if I did. But the Punisher is a very cool comic book character. He's in a world full of mutants and lab experiments and things like that. And I saw a meme once that said, Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider. Captain America was experimented on by the US government. But the Punisher's special ability is he was trained by the United States Marine Corps. I am not a Marine, but that's just really cool. He's also crazy, though. That should also be said. Punisher is not someone you idolize. Cheers took place in a bar. Cheers took place in a bar. Okay. As you wish, Buttercup. I am your Wesley. That should be in a t-shirt. Is that on a t-shirt? I'm your Wesley. And just have that dude with a picture of that dude handing someone a bucket of water. Just be like, as you wish. Wait, I don't think that's what he says. Oh, Bird Box. Cures took place in a bar. Now several meets cutes happen while buying wine. What? Thank you very much for watching. I love you so much. I'm talking to one person in particular, not the entire stream, but still, thank you very much for watching. This is Watching Paint Dry with EC Bond on the Board Gamery. Oh wait, never mind. Under new management, I can just call it the Gamery now. Couldn't call it the Gamery on Twitch because there was some Australian show or something that was also the Gamery, but they hadn't posted a video in a while. I still couldn't use the name though because they still had a Twitch account. So then when it came to YouTube, I checked and YouTube don't care if you get the same name as someone else. I did put the Gamery and then for board games and miniatures. And it has taken me this entire time. Babe says, you said sitcoms with roommates never ran out of booze. No one goes on a beer run. Oh, well, Cheers. Knocked through several cabin while buying wine. Huh. Oh. I was thinking not so much of sitcoms, but of shows like The Real World and those MTV reality shows. They never run out of alcohol. Those producers do a very good job of making sure that that entire cast is liquored up. In good form, too, because they're there for my entertainment. And sometimes they do good. Marines are cool. Marines are cool. Here at the Gamery, we support Marines. Oh, I can say the Gamery now. Oh, it's so cool. The Gamery for board games and miniatures. And I know that technically, like, these aren't really miniatures. I mean, they are. Sorry. Chris Evans. Yeah. He's going to throw the disc at you. Alright, I'm having too much fun with this. This should be called Watching Paint Dry. Watch Bond play with his toys. Oh, you know what need to happen? I need to get the dolls from Spaceballs and do that whole scene with Rick Moranis. By the way, Rick Moranis is awesome. My childhood was defined by Rick Moranis. He was the dad next door. He was a very cool dad next door. And a very cool person in real life that, stopped performing to take care of his family. That's what you're supposed to do. Family comes first. This is Life Lessons with EC Bond and the Board Gamery. I think it's just music that's just doing it for me, guys. It's just making me all sentimental. And it's from the YouTube playlist, so I can play it and I don't have to worry about it. No royalty restrictions here. Plus, it's classical music, and like actual classical music, not like from, this is a very old song. Kind of silly for someone to claim ownership over it. Baby love. Cooper? Copper. Copper. Don't know why it's so hard for me to remember that. Coppers. The coppers are coming. Here come the coppers. The coppers are pulling me over. Copper says, oh, they make sure the booze never runs dry. That is true. Absolutely true. So there is a delay, but it's a very weird delay. Because I'm kind of seeing your comments like a minute after you, like, but it's not that you're delayed. It's that my feed it's not real time. Like, there's a little bit of delay on YouTube. So I'm getting the comments. You're getting the audio. I'm getting your comments. You're seeing it in real time, but for me, it's like 30 seconds ago. So I gotta get used to that. That's all. Just gotta get used to it. That's why I didn't know what you're talking about. You're talking about like cheers and everything. Like, what are you talking about? I already moved on past that. I'm Puerto Rican. We just move on. We just keep talking. Can't keep us. Can't shut us up. That's a nice way of saying it. Trying to get this little undercarriage here. Because I really like this blue. Oh, no. Too late. I screwed it up. Alright, well, that's just going to be there now. Yep. Alright, what else is brown on this? His gloves? His gloves? Oh, I don't want his gloves to be brown. No, I'm not going to paint his gloves brown. I don't care what that picture says. This boy needs a little color. Let's see. Where should his gloves be? Green. I think green will work. If you can hear that, it's not what you think. I'm mixing paint. I once saw a guy on a stream who actually had a little paint shaker next to him. It's really cool. I can feel it. Before the end of this broadcast, I'm going to tip over one of these tubs of paint. I know it. Chris Evans can throw his disc at me anytime. Hey, easy family show. We're on YouTube now. Can't be saying that kind of stuff. And I don't think your boyfriend would appreciate that. And plus, if you let Chris Evans throw his disc at you, then the other Chris, what's his name? Darn it. Chris Pratt, right? From Community? Star-Lord. He won't let you do anything. Because he's not going to settle. I wonder if he's going to run for office one day, because he's married now to the Schwarzenegger family, which is basically being married to Kennedy at this point, right? Yeah, they're slow. What's slow? Ugh, this is an ugly green. I'm starting to regret using it. It's a very ugly green. Looks good though. Yeah, I'll add some gloss to it. Maybe that'll help. I want to get this game painted so we can play it. Oh, Jesus. Way too much paint. Alright, it's starting to come out pretty nice. Good blue. Let's use green on his boots. These boots are made for stomping. Let's see if I got his boot in here. So I'm also using this as like a reference. this brush is just not gonna do it. Alright. Let's get these boots painted. What do you say? Army green. I may do a little bit more color on these boots later on. Get the base down as green. Just that nice army green. Maybe add some black to it. I mean, who's looking at Chris Evans' feet anyways, right? Hey, Copper, when you said it's slow, what did you mean? Yeah, they're slow? What does that mean? Because I have a feeling that there's still a delay. I'm gonna look into that. Get that fixed. I want to chat about stuff with this music's, man. Got me down. This music's got me all like just mellowed out. I have a feeling the Dodgers just won. Something outside is telling me that there's a celebration going on. I can hear what sound like fireworks. I'm hoping that they are in fact fireworks. Because if they're gunshots, I'm going to be concerned. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. I just did some math here. The Lakers won the championship and the Dodgers won the World Series. Like, LA rules. This is our town. I don't care if it's a COVID win. We got COVID just like everybody else, and we still won both series. What's up? Now we have two teams that can win the Super Bowl, and we'll take them both. Here we go. LA is going to get the triple crown. Baseball, basketball, and football. Yeehaw. Seriously, if you're in the chat, let me know if the Dodgers just won, because there is a lot of music. There's a lot of fireworks going on outside my apartment right now. Alright, that green is looking great. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving everything about this menu right now. It's really good. Now, I think I'm going to wash this guy with some gloss. I guess let him dry for a bit. starting to fall in love with this stuff right here. Really liking it. Now let's see. Is this going to be too dark for us? Yeah. A little bit too dark, but this spreads out real nice. Yep, Dodgers must have won. Are they playing in LA today? Do we even know? Or aren't they all playing remote? Wait a minute. I think they're playing like undisclosed location or some nonsense. Obviously, I really care about this stuff because while it's going on, I'm painting miniatures in my room. Look at that. Okay, got a little bit too much wash here. Gotta spread this around quick. Yeah, just a bit too much wash. But nice and shiny. Boots. Hell, I might even leave these all that color just because it's going to be nice. And the dark. Well, let's see. I can check my phone. Let's see. I don't have anything here saying the Dodgers won. I figured I'd get a text message or something. Isn't that a nice song right there? After this, I'm gonna change up the music a little bit because this is just. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One more. Yeah. It's a great day to do a stream. All right. Keep going. All right. Woo. Yeah. First night on Twitch, first night on YouTube, and the Dodgers win. So therefore, everyone must go outside and light their illegal fireworks. Perfect. Yeah, and there's wildfires. So, go nuts, guys. Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. Ooh, now I get to do this glove. All right, here we go. Here goes this glove. Such a nerd. Such an old maid. Like, oh, you guys are stupid. Stop. Stop lighting fireworks by my apartment. I'm trying to stream a video of me painting Captain America. Stop. Captain America wouldn't do that. Be like Captain America. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's do one more little bit on him. Because I'm going to paint over that anyways, but it'll look nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just a little bit of shading. I want to find that star later on. A little too much. There we go. Captain America, let him dry. And that was Captain America. What should I do next? Give you guys a second to decide, but I have Iron Man, which I add a little bit of silver to. You kind of see it in the joints. So I wanted to dry brush him with some red and just get that armor to pop for him, because right now I feel like he just doesn't have enough red on him. But it's there. Yeah, we're doing that. I'm going to keep little Captain America here to watch. Why, hi there, Shade9208. Welcome to the stream. This is the Board Gamery. I know you're Mike. What's up, dude? Oh, actually, no. This is not the Board Gamer anymore. This is the Gamery. Your place for board and miniature games. Mostly board games at this point. Miniature games are coming later. But, I mean, I have to get in on that miniature market. Look at all this painting I'm doing. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do some dry brushing on Mr. Tony Stark here. Dry brush. With this angle, you guys can kind of see a little bit more of the chaos that's in this room or on my desk. Lots of chaos. Just paint and brushes and everything all over the place. Look at that. See, that comes out. Pull it up. But yeah, that's there too. Alright. I got this cool red that I got with a Rising Sun painting set. I still plan on painting Rising Sun. I painted a lot of it already. I mean, I've actually painted quite a bit of Rising Sun. But it's a lot. Like, that's like a Blood Rage paint job because there's just so much going on those things. I just mainly finished Taskmaster today. That one is a pain. Oh, I bet, dude. Let me look at him here. I actually have Taskmaster pulled up. Where is he? Oh, yeah, I can already tell. So the problem here with this guy, yeah, because he's kind of leaned forward. So a lot of this brushing is going to be underneath. Whoa! Now let's do Tony Stark. Okay, let's see what happens. But as it stands right now, I'm not really happy with how this red's coming out. A nice metallic paint for Iron Man. Yeah, like... You know, that actually looks better on camera than it does, and I don't know how that's working out. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it too closely. I'm not sure, but yeah, that looks really good on camera. On my end, I'm looking at it like I don't like the way that looks at all. But I can't deny it. That looks pretty good. I mean, I can still get some more on there, which I will. This is going to be like an exoskeleton Iron Man almost, like an insect. Which I don't mind. I really don't. Get a little bit more of my own little feel for it. I don't like the way that looks up there. Mike says, I did 4 thin coats of metallic red, then used no gloss. Yep, fill in the cracks nicely. Yeah. That's the way you do it. I used, I made a nice silver wash, and then used that to get into the nooks and crannies. So it kind of looks like the metal underneath. And now I'm just dry brushing it with some red. And I'll be honest, I think it looks better on the video stream than it does in real life. But it looks really good on this, on the stream. In the year 2020, EC Bond will paint miniatures. Don't let him through. I serve the people of this world. Summer 2020. Bond paints COVID-19. Take my hand. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. If you're wondering what we're doing now, really, I'm just coming up with cool little movie trailer one-liners. Because this is so awesome. That'll be something fun now. Yeah, I'm really liking the way this red's looking. I wonder if it's because I turned up the red on the stream thing. That's why it looks like that, but I like it. I like it a lot. Ultron is up for me tomorrow. For me, it's another I'm not looking forward to. Yeah, I kind of started Ultron yesterday, trying to get like some character out of this, just because it's all silver, you know, so it's like kind of boring in some ways, but I added some stuff there to make it unique. right now, this Iron Man red is doing the job. What I'm not looking forward to, and Mike, I saw your Iron Man with the fire and the flames. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Because that's like a mixture of really good washing and a paint job. But the wash is really what does it. When you're trying to do like flames. I don't know, I feel like that might be too red. Let me get my... I know why I feel that way. So this is what I'm going for, right? There's some gold there that I can just add. Alright, that's looking really good. Thank you. There was a lot of layers. I finally called it good enough. Yeah. Yeah. It's like... I feel like at some point I'm just going to be like, okay, done. Like, how red can I really make this thing? Because if I'm looking at the stream, and it doesn't look that red in real life. But it does look good. I think that silver wash is doing a really good job. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. Kind of make it look like metal underneath. Let's see. It won't be too red once you get a good contrast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to add some... I'm going to paint some of this stuff gold. Because it's just too red. And I feel like once you get that gold in there, then you get the contrast. And it'll be good. Get in there. A little too much. Gold contrast is what I'm at. Yeah. Exactly. Gold contrast. Mike says... What Mike is saying is that right now I feel it looks too red. But we both know that once I start adding the gold parts to this thing, it's going to be really nice. Also the yellow here and there. It's look really nice. Stop in the name of love. Oh, wait. Is YouTube going to demonetize me that? Come on. It's Aretha Franklin. It's a classic. Kalima Shakti Day. Kalima Shakti Day. Pull out your heart. Oh, you lost it. Yeah, I'm doing it. And I know they're not finished. It's gonna be fine. I still got all this paint here. I gotta fix it. That feels like college radio. Then it all went with the null. Yeah, right, the null wash. Michael says, I went with the glowing blue on the arc reactor in hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to go yellow. I don't know if I'm going to put blue on this guy. I mean, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking at the card now, and I do see that blue, and that blue on that gold top does look pretty good. So I do like that. Mike says, Red Skull was fun to paint. You're going to love that one. Yeah. Yes. Alright, I got my red. You know what I'm going to do since I'm here? And I can really go nuts with it. I'm going to start painting these flames. So I could really go nuts here. So I'm going to wash this all out later. It's all going to get washed. So now I'm just kind of get the fun bits. Like, I don't know. Mike, how did you feel about these flames? Like, I'm trying to remember what you did. I don't know if I want that red. It feels like that's just... You know why I don't like it? I already know why. This was a mistake. I'll tell you why it's a mistake. We all know why it's a mistake. It's the same red as his armor. That's why it's a mistake. That was dumb. That's Bush League. I should have known better. But it's too late now. It's already there. Now I'm just going to clean off this brush. I'm going to take out my anger on this brush. I don't care about you. I don't care. Get off me. Get off. Shut up. So angry. Ow. I thought the glowing blue and the eyes dark actor and the hand just gave it a nice pop. Copper says, Mike's was cool. And Micah said, yeah, I went through the base yellow and then did a layer. Yeah, I did like Mike's. I like that flame on that. I'm just goofing off on this guy, though. I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking using the same red on the flames as I was using on his armor, and that was a dumb idea. Dumb, stupid, but nice red, I feel. Yeah. I think it looks better, actually, in real life. Yeah, I like it. And then the gold contrast, like Mike says, gold contrast. That's how you do it. Let's go back to our Captain America guy. No. I don't like it. No. I don't like that null gloss on there at all. Mike says yellow then orange, then a lighter red for the flame, then all with an orange wash. Yeah, that's how you do that. Yeah, I like that idea. But this, no, the blue looked so much better before. Ugh, darn it. Alright. I thought about this. I planned ahead. I'm going to try one of these nifty new contrast paints. Contrast Space Marines blue. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's all coming off. Alright, well, that's just the way it is. It looks like I didn't have that lid all the way closed. And I got paint all over my fingers. Alright. Mike says he used contrast paint for Cap. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted a darker blue anyways. That's what I'm telling myself. I wanted a darker blue. Yeah, this is definitely a better blue for Captain America. It's a darker blue. It's doing it just right. I heard the problem with this contrast paint is you can't let it linger. You don't want it to dry and pool up. You want to make sure it really spreads out. Mike says the thing about contrast paints, they take getting used to. Yeah. When I first started using these, I used it like a wash, and I was just like, oh, go crazy, just put it everywhere. And it looked okay when you're painting, and then when it dried, it was like, oh. Because it just kind of pulls up in areas. Like you really do kind of like make sure you're spreading it all around. Uh-oh. Got a little too overzealous there. I gotta go back over that brown, which probably had to do anyways. Like you're gonna tell the contrast, right? That's a little bit darker than his pants right now. But the blue's even. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to get... Don't spread too much, you'll see the base through. Yeah. Yeah, Mike's right. I was spreading that just a little bit too much. I was afraid of like getting those dark blotches when it dries. But I think because I'm barely using any, I'm like just dipping it. So yeah, my brush is barely touching this. Barely going in there. To like a one pass reload brush. Yeah, right? It's like... I probably have to go back over the... No, the helmet looks good. The helmet looks good. But yeah, I just want to darken up that blue. I didn't like the way that gloss kind of came over and just... Like, you could... Like, it wasn't a wash, really. It was more like a... I don't know. It just didn't... It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It didn't get in the crevices. It kind of was just, like, everywhere. And that's not the blue that I want. I mean, I don't mind a light blue on Cap, but the darker blue definitely... Now that I'm seeing it, I'm liking it. You can already see, like... It's going to be good for everything. Everything else is going to pop, and I can start to work out the details of it. Alright, once I get this on here, I'm going to touch up Ultron. So I really do want to get that nice sheen on Ultron. Maybe I should do the Null gloss on that thing too. I feel like that's good. Mike says, the dark blotches fade a lot and less in the crevice. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like... I don't know, it's not doing it here though. So I guess, yeah, Mike is right, because it's definitely not doing that now. But I feel like I used... Maybe it just wasn't this blue. Maybe it was a different blue that I think... Oh, I gotta do the shield again. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, I'm just... This blue is really nice. Ultramarines blue. It's fitting, because Captain America is a genetically engineered soldier, and so are the Space Marines. By the way, I do want to get into Warhammer on the stream. I say that as the music's basically almost drowning out my voice, but I'm looking at Underworld. I'm also looking at Warcry, because I hear Someone told me that Warcry is probably one of the best miniature games out there right now. It was on that podcast, the Secret Cabal podcast. It's a really good, show, and they have not steered me wrong. They know my taste in games. My taste in games is their taste in games. They're very good. They're the ones that showed me Abomination, some Black Orchestra. By the way, speaking of the stream, Yedo tomorrow night is going to be very nice. I'm very excited to get that to the table. I'm so excited that I actually went on BGG, if you can believe it, and looked up errata and other rulings that had come out. It's a good thing, too, because there was some stuff there. It's like, oh, it's good to know. Fireworks are still going off in the distance. It's so much easier now to keep the mini in frame, but for some reason I keep walking them out. You know what? Maybe it's I did this. Try that. Oh yeah, that is a little bit better. And the blue's all over the place. But it's looking good. Mike says, gray is a gray non-metallic contrast that gives a nice metallic look. If you lightly dry brush a metallic over it. Good to know. I'm going to try that for Ultron. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Speaking of Ultron, let's go ahead and get him that gloss. I'm going to do very, very light gloss on him. Ultron. In the flesh. No, not yet. Not this chrysalis. Peace in our time. I feel like I can use a bigger brush. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. Ultron. Whenever it gets too hot, God throws a rock on it. And believe me, he's winding up. Can I do that? I guess, I mean, I can't sing songs, but I can quote movies, right? I mean, that's like, what is it, like 40% of the YouTube videos is just movie commentary, so I should be okay. Well, the music's very fitting for this. What is that? Get off. Sometimes you just gotta get your thumb in there. Sometimes the paint won't behave, so then you just gotta stick your thumb on it and pull it off. Yeah, this is already starting to look more metally. Mike, did you put, like, fire coming out of those things? Because I could see doing that. I am a big fan of no oil, if you could tell. Yeah. Yeah. I'm already, I mean, look what it's doing to this guy. I mean, the all metal pieces, exactly what you want this shade for. You want it for this. The best part is it's not really covering up the, kind of like that orange you see there. It's not really covering that up. Ultron. Yeah, I could see some fire coming out of that guy. But alright. That will be the end of our inaugural stream on YouTube for The Gamery. Your place for board and miniature painting. Tomorrow we're doing Yeto. It's a great worker placement game. Taskmaster made me flip the table. So tonight, we did Ultron. We did some Iron Man. Some Captain America. And we started the stream. Some Captain Marvel. That will conclude our show tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. I am EC Bomb. This is The Gamery. Thank you for watching.